I wouldn't even have time to get the 3 or 4 off my heat.
Okay, here we are heading down to the Brins Mesa Trail. A beautiful Sunday morning in Sedona. A brisk 55 degrees. The Sunday morning view. Here we are, Brins Mesa Trailhead, pulling in. You can see the big crowd here on Sunday. One car. Okay, here we are, Sunday, the 22nd of April, starting up the Brins Mesa Trail. Here it is. You are here. Okay, here's the old man heading up the trail.
Here goes nothing.
80 years young, up the trail.
Not quite, not quite.
Okay, here we are, continuing up the trail, heading into the wilderness area. Okay, continuing up the trail here, got some pretty spectacular scenery and a nice view.
I just figured there's going to be quite a long break-in period. Yeah.
Don't want to get you making an admission of guilt on the video. Okay, here we are, crossing a creek bed. There we are. Starting to get steep here. Starting to get steep, heading into the Brins Mesa Wilderness area. Our rock trail going up. Up and up and up.
Of having gone towards Mattapan from Milton.
Oh yeah.
About 2 miles away, and taking a big long loop all the way back to home plate.
Uh-huh.
So he says, yeah, I know that area. I said, well, there was a nice, neat little pond up there where I really caught one of my best fish.
Okay, here we are, still heading up the Brins Mesa Trail. A spectacular view here this morning. You guys can all tell how beautiful it is out there. A little cool, still in the 50s, but just perfect for the big hike. Okay, here we are at the Soldiers Pass cutoff on the Brins Mesa Trail.
Well,
Continuing on up the trail. So we're at the beginning of the area where the big fire was in 2006. And this is the beginning of the fire, the Brins Mesa fire. As we're heading up to the peak here. And we'll give you a view looking back in just a couple minutes here. The big Brins Mesa fire of 2006. So here we are about 10:10 a.m. on April 22nd in Sedona on the Brins Mesa Trail where the 2006 fire was. And just doing a panoramic shot here, looking back towards the main parking lot on the Vultee Arch Trail. Quite a spectacular view. Again, this is where the fire of 2006 was. Another panoramic view here. Showing the burnt out area. Looking back towards Vultee Arch Trail. And moving right around. So we went as far as we could go on the Brins Mesa Trail without actually going down on the other side. I believe we're looking down into Oak Creek Canyon here. And you can see the most spectacular view here looking down into Oak Creek Canyon. Just pretty awesome. You have a little zoom here looking on the other side. Quite spectacular here on Sunday morning, the 22nd of April, 07. in Sedona, Arizona. Okay, climb to the top of the big rock here, and the old man's going back down. He says, enough of this. Take the big view from the top of the rock at the top of the Brins Mesa Trail. Quite a spectacular view from up here. Whew. Windy. Yep, there he is, taking a picture. Looking back down. Time for me to go back down. Way back down. Oh, about 11 o'clock. Getting some pictures heading back towards Vaulty Arch Trail.
Used to go out drunk as skunks and fighting their way through bars and everything. I wouldn't put it past them. He wasn't a big guy. He was only about 165 pounds, 5'8½".
Here we are.
He wasn't a monster.
Into the big trip. 11:40 a.m. on April 22nd, 07. Heading back to the parking lot here. And there's the Jeep waiting for us. Okay, we're off on hike number 2. April 23rd, Monday. Was at about 9 a.m. Off on the Chimney Rock Trail hike. Heading into the National Forest area here. Cutting through private property.